Sneakerheads and basketball enthusiasts alike, this is the only lane, and we are back for what should have been an unboxing, but obviously, if you can see it, I had to put them on early. But before we get into that, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe button if you like what you've seen before or you like what you see today. I bought these a couple days ago, the 17th. I think was that the day they dropped? Maybe a day or two after they dropped. These are the AE1s, if you guys didn't know. They're Anthony Edwards' first signature shoe. If you don't know who Anthony Edwards is he a guard? He's not a guard. I think he's a small forward. I'm not sure of his exact position, but he plays on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Excuse me. And he's like one of the rising stars, right? If you guys watched the recent Olympics, or it wasn't the Olympics, was it the Olympics? No, it was the recent USA Basketball, the recent trip that USA Basketball took where they lost, and I think they ended up with the bronze. They lost to Canada or something. Did they not medal? They lost to somebody, whatever. He was like the star of that team. You could just tell, if you've watched it, then you know he was the star of that team. Young dude, really, really good. And his sneakers, these are his sneakers, very unique. If you're wondering why I have his shirt on, no, I did not go out and buy his shirt. When you purchase the sneakers at this particular Foot Locker, that's where I got them from. I know people be thinking like, I don't know, I've seen people comment on my videos that stuff is fake. I go out and I buy all my things from like retailers. If they're fake from the retailers, then there's nothing I can do to control that. But anyways, they gave me the shirt with it when I actually walked to the store. One of the managers was wearing the shirt and the sneakers. Along with these, I went and I bought the Scoots, the Puma Scoot Zeros. Yeah, they're called the Zeros. They're over there. You'll see a video for that maybe probably the next day or maybe today. I don't know. Whenever I put this out. Actually, I can get that later. These are very unique. Very, very unique. Just to look at them, you can tell honestly when you look at them that they're like an Adidas. They very much are following like the Adidas track of how they look. Like it looks kind of like a Yeezy. It looks kind of like a Harden. I can see where the new Dons, the Don issue 5s kind of look like these. Who else does Adidas have over there? The Dame. What are the new Dames? I know I recently saw a picture of the new Dames, but I don't remember. I don't think they really follow along the line of the new Dames, but like those 3 or 4 shoes or silhouettes that I pointed out, they kind of follow along that similar vein, right? So I couldn't actually find a press release for these officially from Adidas. That's one of those things that I have like issues with Adidas, right? They really lack on the press releases. Like Anthony, if you go into like the news portion of Adidas, Anthony Edwards isn't even on that portion, right? It doesn't even say that he's like, they have like a section for collaborators, and it doesn't even say he's one of those. It's weird how Adidas does their stuff, but I guess they give out information sometimes to these news sites. Like this is from Sneaker Bar Detroit. I don't want to use the name, but it's from Sneaker Bar Detroit. I actually fuck with them over there. They do good articles in my opinion. So apparently these have Boost and Light Strike in the midsole. Fusion insured. This Fusion insures a feather. I'm not going to talk about how they feel. You will get all that in the performance review, which I feel like I should have out by next week, along with the 50 other ones that I already have done. Let's see what else is in here. That's it. It's really all they gave. That's really all they gave to that. That's so weird. I think, honestly, that they just didn't really give much information as to what's on these sneakers. I'm scrolling through to try and look, but I think just information is very scarce on these. So I'm gonna just go off of what I feel, and I think I'm almost done scrolling. Hold on, official. I remember they gave us official images, but on the official images, I don't think. And I actually I made a short for the official images, but they didn't really give us like details as to what was on this. It says the Adidas AE1 is highlighted by its knit-based layer alongside a split-tongue construction. What really stands out is the distinguished TPU overlay covered in ventilated holes that extend all across the side panels. Not only does that give the model a unique entity, it also functions as a feature of the system, helping contain Edwards multi-directional movements, yada yada yada. Those are official press release words, right? That's what they said on that. Let me tell you guys what I think. This is some type of like rubber up here for the upper. The feeling, you could feel how soft this feels, right? It feels really nice. It feels like it would perform very nice. I won't give you details because as you can see, they're dirty. If you can see them, they're dirty. I've already worn them. I've played in them I think 2 or 3 times already. The knit feels very nice on these. As you can feel them. Like I'm just telling you what you guys, if you pick them up, you can feel. This isn't a performance review. You got that carbon fiber shank that they were talking about on the back there. That actually does feel, that feels like that's the nicest carbon fiber I've ever felt. I'm not gonna lie to you. On a sneaker, that's the nicest one that I felt. Then you got that pink on the back there. And I feel like that's it for what I want to mention when it comes to that, like materials and stuff. So those are the materials. But for the colorway, this is the Georgia Peach colorway. Obviously, you can get that where that comes from, right? I believe he is from Georgia, so that's where that Georgia. You know what? Let me get the exact information. Hold on. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. All right, cool. Just so we're on the same page, he is from Atlanta, Georgia. What I do kind of feel is missing on these is like personalization, right? A lot of other sneakers, specifically Nike, they do go big into like storytelling on signatures, especially like the first signature. You'll have names on here, or you'll have dates, stuff of importance, and there's nothing on here. Nothing that you can recognize that would be his jersey number. At Georgia Peach, if you didn't know the name, like when you walk in the store, they don't say these are the AE1 Georgia Peaches, right? They say these are the AE1s. So if you didn't know or looked up the name, then you don't actually know how this relates to him. This is just a color on a shoe, kind of. So I think that's something that's missing from this first performance sneaker of his. But I think as a first, they did pretty well. I'm trying to take out the insole so you guys can see the differences on the insole real quick. And then I will get into the colors. Oh, I didn't even touch on the box. This might be a longer video, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like there's a lot to, whoa, I did not even peep this on the insole. Yo, I lied. I lied a little bit because you can. Let's go on, let's rewind all the way back, right? Let's rewind all the way back. The color on these is like a yellowish, I wouldn't even say this is a peach color. I've had peach. The peach on here is this pink on the back, for sure. The pink on the back and the Adidas logo, sitting right on top of that carbon fiber, that is where you get that peach. This yellow, a peach essentially color is not what a peach looks like. But I do like that. That's the color on the upper. On the toe box right there, in like a suede, you have a yellow. You have a yellowish. Probably not going to come up correctly on that. It is dirty at this point, like I already said. It is what it is when it comes to that. And then the logo up here on the tongue, AE, that is also in that peach or that pinkish color. On the outsole, on the outsole, you have a herringbone, and then on that herringbone, inside the herringbone, you can see where that boost is. You have a white and pinkish type boost, or maybe that's, I wonder what that pink is. I would assume the white is the boost. I don't know what that pink portion is, but after that, let's go into the box real quick, and then we'll go with the extra accessories with that, right? The box says AE1. What is that? A Kiora, C black, A key red. That's interesting. These are size 11.5. I've never even heard of that as a color. You have the Adidas logo, AE on the Adidas logo, and then his logo on the AE there. On the sides, you have these perforations. I think those are really cool. Makes it look like aerodynamic. And then on the front here, it's so weird that this is the front and then the tag is in the back. But hey, it says Anthony Edwards, has the logo on top of that. It says model number 1, EST Georgia 2001. So he was born in Georgia, or Atlanta, Georgia in 2001, and it says don't follow the wave. So put these back. I know I'm all over the place with these this review or unboxing, whatever you want to call it. These are the insoles. If you can see that clearly, these are some of the coolest insoles I've ever seen. Not in that they did like something that's crazy, because I've seen like crazy drawings on these. On the bottom, so on the right one, you have the logo in that peach colorway, and then on the left, you have it in the pink. But on top is his face. That is Anthony Edwards' face. I've never seen a sneaker try to do something like that. I know Jordan was on. There was a Jordan with his face on it, and I don't remember which one. That was a long time ago. I don't remember exactly which one it was. I think it was a 1 maybe. A Jordan 1, maybe it was a mid or a low that had his face on it. I remember decently clearly. But that's one of the only times I can remember seeing the actual models, like who the model is for, that person's face on it. This is really cool. This is really cool. That's that, and then it comes with this extra pair of laces. This is a like red and black lace, and then on here you have just a regular old black lace. These are round laces. You guys know how I feel about, if you've watched enough of my performance reviews, you know how I feel about flat laces and how I feel about round laces. Hopefully it follows that same trend there. But I feel like that's it. I will obviously give you guys images. They won't be current images because these are dirty. I will use the images from my short that I did. Besides the insole. The insole I'll give you guys. Actually, I'm not giving you guys images of these. I'm gonna scoot a little closer, and you guys can just look at the. You guys can look at that, right? Can you see that? Is that focused enough? His face is on there, bro. Can y'all see that his face is on there? Is that not crazy to anybody? That's nuts. That should have been like a big portion of this. Somebody should look at this and be like, yo, this is crazy. That's nutty. Let me back my ass up. Trying to think. I think that's it. This is gonna be my first. It's not true. This is not gonna be my first, but this is gonna be one of the shoes that I put out, or one of the videos that I put out that's fairly new. But I have a lot. I have like 5 videos that I filmed, and either the audio was messed up or the video was out of focus. There's a lot that I just have to refilm, and they're gonna just come out rapid. Every day I'm gonna put out like 2 videos until they're all out. So expect a lot coming. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor, the like button, subscribe button if you like what you've seen before, or you like what you see today. This is the only way, and I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one.